This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. After dark, and it's dark out, and I've had this geometric in my head all afternoon, and I want to lay down some color. Well, I want to lay down some paint is more like it, on two corners, and then some black in the other two corners. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I don't want to overdose it, but I kind of feel if I lay this color down. This is a Chantilly lace Prizm pour, and I don't expect it to show particularly, although it could because it's beautiful and diamondy, sparkly, diamondy, not a word. Oh, and I have terrible eyesight and I cannot see the difference between the white and the canvas, but I can see the sparkle. Anyway, so this is just my basic, and I've covered the edges with black paint, and it's very fresh and very wet, and so far so good, because I can always add more paint. My geometrics are usually little swipes, and I'm not too shy about using the same spatula. Oh, don't decide to do this right now. Come on out. I've cleaned this tip out so many times, and I do keep the cap on, so if you're wondering, I've been trying to be good. So I'm not sure how this is going to work. I've got a bunch of colors shaken, and I used most of them this afternoon, so the tips might be clear, and I'm hoping that might be as synonymous with R. I just want these two zones on either corner to be blacked out. And I might actually not mind having some more of the rest of it blacked out. I was kind of waiting for that, except for I'm not. It's all about, I'm going to say texture, not that it's really textural, so I guess that doesn't count. But I'm going to leave this over here and grab the first combination that I was thinking about was the hot orchid, and try some dark water, and it's breathing, so I'm good. And I've got cerulean blue standing by, which may come into it. I'm just going to use the colors I want to start with. That's the frozen. I've got blue velvet. Let's make sure that's shaken. I've got African violet, hopefully. I guess not, but I do have a couple other purples standing by that are probably open. Oh, I would really like this to be open. And that is what big ass, excuse me, skewers are for. You didn't hear that. You heard nothing. I see that thing that landed there from a bottle. I don't think there's going to be any white left in this. I will try some orange. I'm going to use some cell activator. And I got myself a few cards. And I think I'm going to not resist the gold. I definitely think I want some gold. And cell activator is going to have to be, I think I want two colors. I think I want the white and the black. I'm going to put that down for a second, and I'm going to be risky. Risque? Risky. And put some of the orange crush that has some big apple in it. That is pretty close to what I had in mind. This, however, is not. So, let's go the other direction, and let's remember that I put the orange in and that I liked it. And I see that I would not mind having some Tuscan sun. I might go back from the other direction too. I've always wanted to try and place these a little bit, give a little distance between some of them and see how that works. I'm going back to the, I think it's pink diamond. And I'm going to do just exactly the same thing I just did. Start with the Amsterdam white, the Aussie Floetrol, and the black. Amsterdam black. Give it a little extra dose. And I think I'm going to give it another dose. I did put a lot of extra cell activator on that last time. So when I go over here, you know what? I want some cerulean blue. Yes, and I just dripped. And it looks to me like I'm going to be double swiping. But not for a second. This may wake up in a second. I'm thinking it will. Just use my residuals. I kind of like to scrape through. That's a good experiment. I kind of like to do this. I'm being called to some blue velvet. And I want a little more. I think that's hot orchid, which is similar to pink diamond, but not really. And you can purchase it by ordering Primary Elements Jasmine. I've got a little tiny acetate tool, and I think that that's going to get a little Tuscan sun too. And some more black on top of the white, just like that. I like these tools because you can drag them in nice curves. Not that I'm using curves right now, but I do like integrating the paint with lines. And I like using my residuals in odd places. I'm still considering going back over here, and I kind of like the white though. So maybe I'll just add a puddle of Chantilly lace, right mixed in with everything else. Some Tuscan sun. And since I'm enjoying the pink diamond, enjoying the hot orchid, which is what I'm pretty sure it is, I'm just going to keep playing. That is the cerulean blue. And since I like the orange, I'm going to give it a little bit of orange. And I'm being called to purple. And I'm loving my cells. And because I didn't do much down at that end, I'm hoping that if I want to go from both sides, I can do that still. I didn't put much of this dark water in. And I really put it over here, and I really do like it. And I do seem to be just using the one tool, and I put the white behind something else. Okay. I'm inclined still to use some gold cell activator, but I do have the Mayan gold. So let's see how far that'll go. Move my bottles out of the way, and hopefully my head isn't obscuring everything. Go bottles, go bottles. I'm not going to tip, but I might use a straw to blow into this. I do like breaking up the hard lines. I have an idea for a city too. This is not that. Let's see what happens when I blow into this now, because there are some beautiful colors. Maybe not down this far. Maybe I could have used a few more colors. I don't mind the texture of the white, what seems to be missing, but I know the Chantilly lace is there. And nothing is prohibiting me from putting some spirals in it at some point in time if I want to, or some gold or whatever. It's not a typical geometric by any stretch of the imagination. I'm going from the other side. I've decided. I'm going to use some pink carnation. And some dark water. Some cerulean blue. Some more hot orchid. Some more gold, Mayan gold if I didn't say already. I want some more of this frozen. I'm not sure more is right. I think I used cerulean blue instead. Alright. And I still want some orange. Helps if you open the cap. What am I missing? I know what I'm missing. I'm missing the Tuscan sun. Oh, and I don't really want to put it all with the blue because that might make green. And because I think the Chantilly lace, little puddles of it, might be a sort of a resist, I'm hoping. Well, there's a drop. And I could do this from both sides too if I wanted to, so we'll see how I feel about that. I keep putting my... I really, really, really want to use that gold cell activator. I'll put it underneath the black. Oh, it's getting thicker, which is nice because it's been way too loose for way too long. I kind of want the white as well. I want purple right here. And can I resist? No, I cannot. Going back to the white because the gold did not show me anything, but that doesn't mean I can't expose some colors. Now what I usually do with a different kind of swipe is use my spatula to run it up and down through. Now I didn't do any of those lines on the others on this side yet, but it doesn't mean I can't. I don't mind what the gold cell activator did. It looks different, and I kind of like different. Just using the card to pull up the puddles of paint. And since I don't have that much paint right here. Alright, I've got 3 minutes. I think I do. There we go. To tell you guys what I usually tell you, which is I have over 2,400 videos. Here's the perfect place for a little spiral. And there. Maybe a few waggles. Yeah, I like the waggles. And I could probably play with this for quite a while. Not so sure about, I want to steal some paint. Yeah, I'm sure about it now. So I have seldom gone from both sides and felt as successful as this is. So I'm pretty happy, I have to say. I could definitely add some dots and not be unhappy. I definitely want to break this up a little bit, although the cells are kind of nice to do that too. I want my straw back. I feel like that's a little risky. I'm going to steal a little orange or whatever. That's kind of different. I like it. I do see that my black is not as thick as I was hoping for here. So quickly, before it's completely beyond hope, I'm going to throw some more in there and hope I get away with it. There is Floetrol in the black. There is Vivid Polypore and Vivid Enamel in the other, in the colors. And there is a 20% off coupon code underneath the video. And for some reason I'm being called to gold right here. And what was handy was the cell activator. And if I had a dip dish, I'd probably use it. I was thinking about using my dip tool, but I think if I was going to do it, I would do it with something smaller. Just change up. Yeah, I don't mind that. I like it, in fact, quite a bit. Alright, so I love you guys. I do want to shimmer at you. I got 1 minute. If I'm lucky, I got 1 minute left. And I think if I'm quick, I won't destroy any really cool patterns by doing what I'm doing now. Like I said, I thought about filling a dish, but I'm liking what I've got. Check out my over 2,400 videos by going to playlists, all playlists, creative playlists on my YouTube channel. Look for my link tree, has my Amazon link. If you shop there, it's at no added cost to you and it helps me out. Also on my link tree, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook groups, Society 6, Legalers Clothing from Montreal. I'm going to be adding a few spirals for a few minutes, so I'm going to try really hard right now to shimmer some of this at you. And I'll see you anon. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves. If you're gone, I'm so sorry.